Okay, let's go over what has been stated and what speculations or inferences we can make from the things that Mojang have given us concerning Minecraft Live 2022. So first off, we're going to be going over the Tough Golem. You build it like snow golems or iron golems, using a wool block in its construction. These guys will be 1 block tall, and you can place them on top of each other. It wakes up randomly and wanders around, but goes back to the same place that you placed it. If it's empty-handed, it will pick up the first item it finds, and then hold the item to display when it becomes inanimate again. These guys are completely passive, and based on the color of the wool used, you will get a different cloak for the Tough Golem. Based on the animation, the eyes animate when getting up, so you know that it's going to get up, although you'll know that it's going to get up once it's moving, right? And it moves very slowly. Next, let's go over the Rascal. It's a sneaky fella, but it stays close to you because it wants to play hide and seek with you. So it lurks around, leaving hints. These guys are not hostile. If you find it 3 times, it will give you a prize to keep on mining. And after the reward, it will just teleport out of your way. You would find this mob in the mines below y = 0. But not as far down as the deep dark. It is said that the hints are generous hints. They're short, they're hunchback with a backpack, they're quick, and they give an enchanted iron pick. Now let's move on to our final mob. It is the Sniffer. The Sniffer is extinct, but you can revive it by hatching one of their eggs on land, which will be slowly hatching over time. These eggs are hidden in underwater chests, and when they hatch, they will be baby sniffers, which will wander around and sniff seeds out of the ground, with possibilities for new decorative plants that grow. With 6 legs, a mossy back, and a wide beak. And in the video, they showed that you can hatch the egg on sand, but also you can grow a plant on sand, although that might have been just for animation's sake. Now let's go over the speculations based on what is confirmed. So the interesting thing about the Tough Golem is that it goes back to the place that you placed it, right? But what if that place moves or becomes inaccessible, right? Does it just try to go there still? Or will it give up after a while and then just stay in place or keep wandering around? And I'm also wondering, since you place it on top of each other, they're like blocks. I wonder if the Tough Golem will revert back to a block when it's inanimate, but become an entity when it's inanimate. Or is it entity all the way? And also, can we take this item from it by right-clicking? Or do we have to pick it up and it drops the item? Here's how I think it will be built. I think it's going to be constructed using a tough block, wool block, and then a pumpkin block, all on each other. This combination of blocks shouldn't be very normal to the majority of players. So creating one by chance would mean there is a very, very unique situation going on. And I do like how it opens its cloak to make a little table with its arms outstretched to display the item. I think that's pretty cool. Now let's speculate about the Rascal. So the Rascal, it apparently gives a prize after you find it 3 times, but before you find it 3 times, right, or every single time, it will give hints, and they said generous hints, which means I believe that they're gonna drop like ingots or something, like they're meant to be taking something out of their backpack to share with you in order for you to find it. And when you find it, it probably will give off green particles. And in the complete overview video, you can see it drop an iron shovel as well, which means that it can be a variety of tools that the Rascal might think that you need or find helpful. And apparently the Rascal is going to like give gifts until you find it. And you get more than the iron tool. But they say that the Rascal is going to be rare, so, and plus it seems like it teleports after you find it. It's probably going to be like the Wandering Trader where after like 15 minutes it just vanishes, but instantly when you find it, right? And lastly, let's go over the Sniffer speculations. Now it's finding seeds from under the ground, right? Which means that there are a possibility of many different kinds of plant. And I would like a plant that could be grown underwater, it could be grown in sand, maybe big old floral stuff. But also, I think the Sniffer, if you try to breed it, it will go in the water and dive towards the nearest waterlogged chest and then put its eggs in there, which means it's actually pretty good for automation if it does that, right? Because all you have to do is take from the chest. And I would like to ride the adult Sniffers so I can dive underwater, because the skeleton horse can already go underwater, but it can't really do much more than climb up 1-block hills or continually move down, right? So if I can dive with the Sniffer with the ability to swim up, that'd be great. And that's it for the news video. What do you think about the new mobs that are prominently displayed to be voted on to enter Minecraft 1.20? Have a good rest of your days, guys. Bye-bye.